everybody. It's Saturday morning, and you know what that means.
Crafty Kids!
Today, we are making an Origami Dreidel in honor of the start of Hanukkah, which was on Thursday. So, today, what you'll need for this really fun craft is a piece of paper and some scissors and a pencil or a Q-tip I found works pretty well too for the little spinny part of the dreidel. So, it's real simple. All we are going to do is take our piece of paper and fold it so that it makes a nice square on one end. And you can really use any kind of paper. It's construction paper is kind of challenging because it is thicker. So you can also use computer paper, or if you have actual origami paper, things like that. So you'll see, I folded it up like this. So almost how Ninja Stars started last week. And so we're gonna cut off this rectangle part here. Ta-da! So this we're gonna set aside. And then we have a lovely little square here. So next thing we do is fold the square in half one way, like so. And then we're gonna fold it the other way. Like that. So now you'll see we have a line here and a line here. So now the next step is we take each of these corners and fold them into the middle. So we'll go like that, just like that, for each of the corners. Right, so there we have all four of the corners folded in. And now what we're gonna do is the same thing all over again. So we're gonna take each of these corners and fold them into the middle as well.
Whoa.
I know. So, and there we go. Those are all folded in now too. You can see, and this side has just blank. So then, we're just gonna fold this around a little bit, make sure it's nice and all of the creases are very creased, so it's easier to work with. Sometimes pressing it down like this can help with that too. And then this is gonna be a little bit tricky. We're going to have the flaps down, facing the table. And we're going to take this corner and this corner and bring them together. Yes, like that. And then we flatten it out, just like so. So I'll do that again. So we're going to take these two corners and bring them together. And then these flatten in. There we go. Very cool, right? And then you'll see you have two little flaps on either side. And you're going to take those and fold them down to the bottom. Just like that. And then when you do it on the other side as well, you'll have these two little pieces. So, and again, it can be good to really press them down, make sure everything is creased really well. All right, so we have our little ship going across, you know, because we just folded down our two sides. And now what we do is take each of these sides and fold them in to the middle like that. So just like that. And we're going to do that with this one as well. Ta-da. Okay, and then this side, we do the same thing on the opposite side. And this can be where it's good to kind of push that down a little bit. Make sure all of those creases are really, really good and creased. And the last one goes in like that. All right, we're almost done. So you have this like this. On the other side, we have this. And then what you're gonna do is open it back up like this. So then you're pinching those two in between. And then the last thing that we do is take each of these points and fold them down. And so it won't quite reach the bottom because it's very thick paper, so that's fine. But then we're gonna flip it over on the other side and do the same thing. And you'll see from those folds before, we have a little bit folded over here. That's good too. But then we kind of open up our sides a little bit, and there is our dreidel. Ta-da! So now you'll see in the top here, there are folds all together, and that's where you can put either a pen or a pencil or a Q-tip. I found works really nicely. And you just put it in right there, and then you have your top. There you go. So I hope that everyone is having a wonderful beginning of Hanukkah, and happy Hanukkah to everyone out there that celebrates. Happy holidays to everyone, and we're just so glad to have you. And next week, very exciting, we actually are going to be making ugly Christmas sweaters. Yes. And so our friend Sharon used a lot of really fun things. It's tricky with this one because you don't have a list exactly of what things you have to use for the project because there's so much creativity that goes into it. So you can just go to the dollar store or somewhere like that and grab a bunch of garland and pom-poms and things like that. Even if you have some leftover Christmas decorations that you want to use, you can do that. You will need hot glue this time. So it is a family project that you'll want to work on with an adult because those hot glue guns are very, very hot. But what Sharon used is an old plain sweatshirt. It doesn't even have to be red or green. And then some pom-poms and garland, some assorted holiday decorations. She also used some felt. She also used some pipe cleaners. So if you want to gather some fun holiday items, and you can make a really fun ugly sweater right along with Sharon. So that is all we have for today. And I hope everybody has a great holiday season. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We're really excited to be able to celebrate with you and keep on getting together for our Saturday crafts. All right, thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.
Happy Hanukkah from the Roanoke Public Library.
If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube.
And like and share on Facebook.
Help us share our crafts with as many kids as we can.
Thanks
everybody.
everybody.